Lake Okeechobee Fishing Report for the weekend of July 13th, 2024, brought to you by Moondo's Artisan Coffee. The best fuel to start your day on the lake.
Bluegill fishing's still really good. Through about the end of July, our bluegill fishing is still pretty good. It's getting pretty much on the downside. A lot of them have already spawned. There's still a lot of them that's gonna spawn. Our cichlids, man, I believe our cichlids spawn year round. I don't think they have a season. I think they spawn in the wintertime. I think they spawn in the summertime. The only thing I know about the cichlids is they don't like cold weather. And one thing I've noticed this year, and mostly on the south end of the lake, is the Oscar population has really blown up. They're everywhere down there, and they're a lot bigger than the cichlids. Folks, they are really fun to catch. They're a good eating fish. And one little tip I can give you, if you're going to go out there and fish for panfish, say you take your beetle spins out or your crickets or whatever, put some extra towels in your boat, because when you grab these cichlids and Oscars, they got teeth. You can't really put your hands in their mouth. Get them with a towel. They're kind of slimy. Crappie are slimy, but you can grab them with your towel and hold on to them a little bit better. So put you a couple extra towels in your boat just for grabbing those fish and being able to get them off. But the south end of the lake, South Bay, has been really, really good for mainly the bluegill and the Oscars. The cichlids a little bit. Most of the cichlids that I've been catching have been up and down the shoal. And there's a lot of bluegill spawning up and down. From Uncle Joe's all the way up the west side, the bluegill fishing has been really, really good out on the outside. The water level's at a level right now where you can't see them. So put your trolling motor down and throw your beetle spin. You catch one on beetle spin, put the power poles down and stop, because there's really a good chance you might be right in the middle of a big bed, because you'll seldom ever catch just one. So when you catch one bluegill, really good chance, you're really, really close to a whole bunch of them. So kind of just fan cast that area. If you don't catch any more, then you can move on. But that's kind of what's going on with the bluegill right now. Bass fishing is really, really good, on the outside, throwing your lipless baits, your little square bill, something around about 3 feet is perfect. You don't need anything to run any deeper than that. I like the lipless baits because I can work those baits a little bit better. The mouth of Harney Pond Canal, there's always some schooling fish out there. That's a shell bottom out there. And that's always a good place to go look for some schooling fish. But other than that, just stay on the outside, especially early in the morning. Throw your lipless bait to the edge and work it out. And watch the grass too. If you see a lot of movement up in the grass, that's when you got to get up there and start throwing your jigs and your creatures up in the grass. Or maybe even your swim bait, where you can throw it back in the grass a little bit, or just swim a worm through it, because they will be really close to those edges. But I tell you what, I'm always hunting those fish that are out on the outside where there's no grass, and I can catch them on a crankbait. That's just the most fun for me. But you got to fish where they're at. They'll let you know if you're going up a line of grass. You can fish fairly fast, but watch movement in the grass. See if you see a minnow jump back in the grass a little bit, or even behind you.